I'm gonna love you.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Wolver Guy. Welcome back to another league race on NASCAR Heat 3. Obviously, it's going to do this weird glitch every time I come in these lobbies. Don't know why. But anyways, another edition, another league race for the Cheerwine series of the Nightmare Racing League on NASCAR Heat 3. And we are at Indy this week. It will be 50% race, obviously. We'll talk about the segments and all that. Hopefully this kind of clears up here in a moment. We do have heat races going on, so we're about halfway through the third heat race. It looks like it finally worked everything out. But we have, I don't know how many people we have in here, but this is the heat. I don't know if it's just doing one and what we're doing here, or if it's two. I didn't really get the memo on that, but we should be doing heat races. There was about 9 or 10 people in this lobby before I joined, so it might be just one group qualifying thing. You never know. And right there, a glitch, if you will, happens for G, and this lobby's still lagging like crazy. But we're gonna have the heat race going on, as you guys can see right now, and then we'll have the main race going on. I'll talk about the segments, and we'll go on from there. And Dial in the 12 car this week. This will be his third official week in the Cheerwine series for the racing, or in the Nightmare Racing League, and he had a pretty he was struggling last week. Last week we were in the trucks at Canadian Tire. Kyle had it wrapped up and unfortunately lagged out of the lobby or server, whatever you want to call it. And Jeesh got to win after a complication between him, or Jesse and Matt. And Jeesh was handed the win because they both wrecked, and Jeesh technically won that race. So Jeesh getting the win. This is the final race of the regular season, and it is double points, so a lot of people that need to get into, or eligible, that are able to get into the playoffs, they're gonna need to capitalize on this, and hopefully whoever's in front of them makes a mistake. So it's going to be very interesting, and I believe the 12 car did win that. I want to say the 12 won that first heat, so I'll figure that out exactly. But it should have a very fast group of guys tonight. A lot of people have been practicing this week, working on their setups. So it'll be very interesting to see how this next heat goes, on top of how the main will go as well. So with that being said, we'll get ready to rack and stack and ready to roll for the second heat and go on from there. We're going to get the second heat race underway at Indy, one step closer to starting the main. And a loose restart for the 18 and the 17. Don't know what was going on there. Going into turn one. Looks like we're all good. Everyone stays out of the wall for now. NASCAR Superman in second. Missy Mitch in first. Can Steven versus Steven. Can NASCAR Superman take that away from the other Steven, also known as Mizzy? Drag race into 3 and 4. Can he clear? Steven clears Mizzy. Can Mizzy get a run coming out of 4? Looks down low, doesn't have enough momentum, and Steven is going to close the door. And how long will he have this lead? Will the rest of the pack hold up, or catch up to him? We'll see what's going on with Danny. Some racing back here. He's got some damage, so it looks like he might have smacked the wall. And Mizzy gets into the wall right there. Danny keeps it off the wall this time. And you have Kyle catching Steven on top of Danny and Race. Kyle side by side with him, tries to get past him. Mizzy closes the door on him. And Steven, the 22 hits the wall. You guys heard that. I heard that definitely, and I didn't even have it hooked up to my headset. Slicks the wall hard, but he is the leader. Here comes Kyle, Steven, Race. The whole pack is here. And you can see Missy getting awfully tight right there. Oh, gets loose, smacks the inside wall. And that's going to end his heat race. Bud in the back. It's going to be a drag race between Kyle and Steven. Remember, this is for the outside lane qualifying. So who will start second? The outside lane is preferred, not really preferred going into these corners. Looks like Kyle might have a better car. Oh, as soon as I say that, he touches the wall, and Steven's right there for the taking. Draft does come in effect here. It can really be your best friend down the straightaways, but it cannot be your worst enemy going into these corners at Indy. Indy, one of the trickier tracks for these NASCAR stock cars, but one of them can be fun if you know how to tame it. Does Steven have enough of a run? It looks like Kyle might have enough of a run to just hold everybody off. That draft is coming. We're going to have a photo finish, and Kyle's going to be able to hold off Steven and Matt to get second place. We'll interview Kyle real quick and see how he feels about his car going into the featured race tonight, and then we'll have the feature. And the Brickyard race will be underway here just in a couple of seconds. Whose time is it to shine? Do we have another winner this time, or will we have a brand new winner for this season to start the end of the regular season? And we're going to do it at Brickyard. Kyle gets a kind of a terrible start. He drops the third. The two car of Alex Ned will take the second position. His teammate Steven right underneath him. Kyle's going to almost drop to fourth. A little door check there. A little nudge from Steven. And Kyle might lose another position to Race, a.k.a. Matt. Looking pretty solid in his heat race, finishing third. And then Danny's right behind him. Kyle cannot get to the bottom group. He's losing spots just one by one. He's in midfield right now. Alex Ned, by the way, is in first place. Takes it away from Dial. We get some loose guys. Chase right there. Excuse me. I'm just so excited. Chase got so much sideways there coming out of 4. He almost hit the inside wall. He doesn't. We're good. We're almost 3 wide in 1 and 2 right here. And we're going to have some loose cars on the inside. But Kyle finally able to use the inside lane, and he's going to be able to probably chase down some guys. And just like that, you guys can see if you sleep at the wheel at a restart, you're going to lose a whole lot of positions. And he's back in the top 4, I believe, top 5. Steven in the top 5, I believe, as well. Looks like Race is a little loose. He went up low, up high, down low again, getting ready for turns 3 and 4. And we're pretty much single file here. No too wide yet. But that's where you're going to see a lot overtaking with this draft. The draft's going to come in handy. And it's going to be a very, very interesting race, because later in these laps, your tires are going to wear out, your car's going to get tight, and the draft can either be your best friend or it can be your worst enemy, especially in the corners. The draft can really push you into the wall, so we'll see how many victims we have due to the wall. And if you don't get everything down to a science in these corners, that wall will come out and grab you before you know it. So, since we have things in pack racing right now, Alex trying to fight off Dial right there. We're going to have a drag race to the start-finish line. It's getting really choppy. We're 2 by 2 going into 3. Oh, it looks like Race pushes Dial into the wall. And the 48 is going to be in the lead for a quick second. And here comes Alex Ned again. And then Kyle in the 3rd place after dropping the 6th or 7th on that restart, or on that start of the race initially. We're still green, but that's going to really hurt Dial. Dial's probably got some damage to that. How much damage? Not exactly sure, but it looks like it's not hurting him too much since he's still in the pack racing. We're in the pack racing of 5 right now, and then we have a pack of 3 behind these guys.
A few inches later.
So, end of stage 1, Jesse will win stage number 1. Jeesh got 3rd, Dial is 2nd, and Chase got 4th. Top 5, rounding it out, will be Danny. So that'll be the top 5, and we are finally done with stage 1. Moving on to stage number 2, having a few cautions in that first stage. See what stage number 2 has in store for us. We're going to go green to start stage number 2. And our pole position, first place right now, is Jesse. Jesse gave us the green flag command to start stage number 2. This stage is 22 laps, so not as long as the first one, but 2 laps shorter than the first one, and then we'll head on to the final stage. Kyle trying to march his way back through the field, get back to the leaders, making his way past Bud Nascar at the moment, right behind Alex Ned. In 9th position, Kyle is right now. Working to get around Smitty and the others in front of him, atop of Danny. Smitty gets, I don't know what happened there, but Smitty gets tight or loose into 1, and that gives Kyle an easy position. He's going to go past Danny as well. He's going to make his way into, I believe, 7th right now. Jeremy in 6th place. Alex in 5th. These guys are on a monster run, a monster charge, if you will, trying to get back to the front of the field. So on the final lap of stage number 2, looks like Dial is going to be able to hold off the rest of the field after multiple cautions, as you guys can see. We will have in a conclusion finally the stage number 2. Stage number 2 winner will, oh, maybe Dial runs out of fuel. Chase will win stage number 2. Dial runs out of fuel, he says. We'll have the official results for stage number 2 right there. Kyle will get 4th. Chase does get the win, so congrats to Chase for winning stage number 2. Dial 2nd, Jesse 3rd, Kyle 4th, and 5th will be Race. So we'll get ready to start the final segment, the final stage to this Brickyard race here shortly. So Chase will give us the command to go green here to start the final stage at the Brickyard. So this will be interesting. Dial on the outside, Calvin 4th, Jesse also up there as well. We have 27 laps to go to finish off this race. So Kai right now rocking in 8th place. Alex Ned in 7th. Ponsky in 6th. Kyle right now is a second, and actually a second behind Alex Ned. Coming up to him actually right now, less than a second. Danny right there as well. Remember, no more cautions. 3 laps to go. Unknown on who is the leader right now. You can see Alex Ned and Danny fighting Kyle in the middle of it as well. The battle for 5th. 3 laps to go. Battle between Kyle and Alex Ned happening late in the race with 3 laps to go. Has anyone else pitted is the question. Or is everyone else kind of just trying to survive on fuel and save as much as they can? Coming to 3 and 4. Kyle still doesn't have enough momentum to get around Alex Ned yet. Will he give him the bumper? Will he get enough of a run? Coming out of 4 right here. Just about, but not enough to get it done. Jesse looking like he's really slow. He might have ran out of gas. So Kyle in 5th right now. Due to Jesse, I believe, running out of gas. He's not. It looks like he will not win it. With 2 laps to go. 1.5, if you will. Coming to 3 and 4 this time by. Kyle having problems. Cannot get Alex Ned out of the way. It looks like Alex Ned is a little bit better entry in center in the corner, and just able to hold his momentum from Kyle. Kyle looking like he's going to get a top 5 race in 3rd position, and he's less than a second in front of them. So it's getting chippy right here. Alex Ned trying to get a huge run. Takes the inside. Race gives them the outside. Gets into the wall. And Race will lose 2 positions just like that in 2 turns. Jeesh in 2nd. And he's about 3 seconds ahead of Kyle right now. This is the final lap. So, don't know where Jeesh is at on the track. It's Race. It's Chase and Jeesh, and it looks like Chase will finally get his first win, and it's the last race of the season. Don't know if he's eligible for winning going into the playoffs, but the rookie finally gets a win. He's came short time and time again this season, and the man finally gets the job done. Congrats to Chase. Finally getting his first win of the season. I couldn't imagine the excitement he has getting his first win in this league. Very fast driver, very fast race car. Finally able to get it done. Coming down to the strategy, it works out. So here are your final results. Chase gets 1st, Jeesh 2nd, Alex 3rd, Kyle gets 4th, Dial 5th, Danny 6th, Race 7th, Jeremy 8th. And I could not tell who was 9th or 10th, but that will pretty much be it. And that's going to do it for this coverage at Indianapolis. Again, congrats to Chase, Bud Nascar in 9th, and then Jesse Adams in 10th, running out of fuel at the end. Mizzy Mitch, Steven, and Smitty finishing in the last 3 positions. So that'll do it for today's race and today's coverage. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the stream, whatever you're watching this on. I do stream it on my Twitch, so you probably guys are watching this, or you might be watching the recap. So with that being said, that will do it for the regular season. That will wrap up the regular season. Chase finishing it up. His strategy comes in clutch, and he is able to hold off Jeesh and company to get his first win at Indianapolis. So that will do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. Until next time, we will see you at Eldora. Until then, take care. See you later.